Good morning, everybody. My name's Miriam Devine, and welcome to another one of my readings. This is our new moon reading, and I think it's like 5 in the morning or something. I woke up early. I decided to do this. This is a new moon with Hecate. I'm a transgendered witch, if you haven't figured it out yet. And we're going to go ahead and read from Hecate's deck. I have, as a new moon, I have her offering right here, blueberries and Asiago cheese. And I would light up her candles, but I'm currently traveling and in a hotel, and there's a bunch of fire alarm stuff right there, and I would rather not cause a problem. This is my lovely cacao that I drink every morning, fresh from, I believe, Keith's cacao. I drink this with honey and, oh my gosh, one thing I can't travel without is my blender. Anyway, so first, as we're honoring Mother Hecate, I am going to read just a little bit of the ritual. Actually, this is like a 3-hour ritual I do every new moon. We're not going to go through the whole thing right here for 3 hours. We're just going to go and hit a little bit of it. So I'll do, I'll do the opening and a little bit of the banishing rite, and I might call in her secret names. So, Hakas, Este, Babyloi. Afar, afar, be all ye profane beings that intend obstruction and harm, profane distractions that cloud the mind of clarity, profane concepts that boy, they got a hard one here. Profane concepts that perpetuates illusions. So, Hecate, it doesn't have to be perfect, by the way. Yes, you can be wonderful, but it doesn't have to be great. I call upon Mother Hecate to incinerate you with fire, to reduce you to dust, to spread you to the 4 winds until not even your names remain. Me personally, I like to actually visualize these things getting burnt up into little cinders and blowing into the 4 winds. We won't go to the 4 winds here, but I use the 4 winds all the time. What is it? Boris, Eris, Notos, and Zephyros. I also use the 4 rivers of the underworld, Archon, Cactos, Philiathon, and Styx, but I did that already, so we're leaving that out. So, by the earth, the body of the goddess. By the air, her living breath. By the water, her pulsing blood. By the fire, her burning soul. And as I do those, I do a Qigong draw from each of those elements in the universe. If you want to follow along and do some of this stuff yourself, that's how I do that. And then by her secret names, Hecate Octrophos, Hecate Ereshkigal, Hecate Nebosaluthe. And we're going to skip this next portion. There is a guardian portion here where you bring in your guardians. You can figure that one out. This is where we bring in the Kundalini of the Earth for a later video. So this ritual or exercise draws in a lot of visualization with Hecate. This is a visualization of Mother Hecate in her angelic form. I'm doing Hecate of Light today, as you can see. I'm all bright white, and my, what people might say my Khaleesi look, but yeah. Anyway, so, and I'm not going to go through this whole page of ritual here. I'm just going to do the chant a few times if you wish to chant along with me for the Hecate of Light. Iya Heka Azonia. And it's with an open mouth, so you want to breathe out the words in the chant. Yahaka Azonia, Yahaka Azonia, Yahaka Azonia, Yahaka Azonia, Yahaka Azonia, Yahaka Izonia, 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 Yahaka Izonia. And I'm just going to do that. You have to take breaths in there once in a while. You'll get lightheaded because this is a long one. Also, for the main ritual, I do this at least 99 times with breaks in between and send visualizations and stuff to Mother Hecate for her horde that follows her in the liminal realm and in the underworld and in the upper world. As this is Hecate in the upper world, she does have angel followers and daemon who are up in that realm as well. Not demon, don't get them confused. Daemon, which are just spirits. And we're just going to, I'm going to set this down. We're going to go ahead and just visualize her offerings. I actually want to get to the reading. So what I like to do, because Mother Hecate has a huge feast around this time in the liminal, and all these offerings that no matter who does them, there's a spiritual representation of them that go to her table and feast in the liminal, and it's more for her hordes, surprisingly, than Hecate herself. I found that her followers and stuff go there and feast on this more than she does, but she appreciates it very much when you send it, so I'm just going to do a quick visualization and send it over. I might even multiply it, make it bigger. You know, it's like just a teeny bit of blueberries and cheese. So, but they love potent food, Asiago cheese. You know, nice, good red wine. Even your fish, maybe if it's even a little bit like gamey meat or a little bit rotten fish, it's a little bit more excitable. Why, I don't know. But just believe me, wine. They can have some of my wonderful cacao, but not all of it because that one's mine. Oh, I forgot all my jewelry. Well, I guess you don't get me with jewelry today, but I just got a nice friendly touch from one of my allies, Medusa. I have a Medusa ring, but I'm not wearing it. That's what made me think about my jewelry. But yes, okay. She tells me personally thank you, but yeah. So Medusa's a whole nother aspect we'll work with in other videos. Okay, so let's get to the reading. So I'm going to adjust here just a tad. Oh, how did Khaleesi ride a horse in this dress? I don't think she did. I think she wore shorter dresses. Okay, so this deck I have dedicated to only drawing for Hecate. I don't draw it for any other purpose than for readings directly for new moons and Hecate. And I've been working with Hecate now for 6 years, and this deck has solely been that for I think like 5 of those years. So we're going to go ahead and just do our drawing and see what it is. So Mother Hecate, for the new moon, for this ritual, what messages do you have for me? What messages do you have for collective? Because if they're watching this, they're definitely connected with me and vibing. Yes, okay. And look, we have a secret left behind that I didn't even see. So we have the Six of Pentacles. You guys might have to zoom in or something. I don't know if you can see it that far. But this is, you're getting handed a gift of some type. This lunar cycle, sometime in the near future. It's kind of interesting. It really feels like a monetary gift. And this is the Six of Pentacles if you can't read it. But it really feels like it's not a big gift. It's not like you're going to be winning the lottery or anything. God, I wish I got that reading. But no, it's going to be a gift like a small thing. get this, she kind of says, you must give to receive. So you don't be stingy this cycle. And this is interesting. The Eight of Pentacles coming up in reverse. So we got double pentacles, number one. And the Eight of Pentacles is generally a card of get a little busy, but this is take a break. You're going to take some type of leisure from work. And if you don't have anything planned for leisure from work, take some leisure from work, go on vacation. Like I'm currently at a giant convention. Take a break from work. And this secret one we're going to keep aside for now. I hear at least 3 more. Mother says she's happy. You know, this is my first facial video online, by the way. Mother says I should have did this a long time ago. Mother, referring back at the course. Okay. Ooh, that one hurts. I can read that one, but luckily it's in reverse. So, okay. Interesting. Okay. This is really awesome. I really like this piece. But we're going to go ahead and do these two first. So, awesome. You are on top of the game. Whatever it is you want to work this month, whatever it is, this is the month that if you want to be on top of your game, this is the month to start or do or complete or even push all those like massive projects that you have to be on your game point to do it. The Emperor card coming in the upright is that time, right? That means this whole lunar cycle, 28 days. Interesting. I never thought about this. If you look into the yogi culture, there's this like weird, I think it's like 22 or 27 and a half days is the cycle of, they call it the Mother Earth energy. Wow, I can't remember the name anymore. Oh, you think it would come to me? I have it on my phone, which is recording. Oh, it'll come to me in a minute. But the Queen of Wands, I couldn't get any better with these two cards side by side, right? With that message of you're on top of your game. And the Queen of Wands is doing all the work to be on top of your game. So it's not you're on top of your game because you sat on your butt, right? It's okay to take a vacation, but you still have to work. It's on top of your game because you're working, you're putting in the work, you're doing the stuff behind the scenes, you're getting things accomplished. And this is really good for projects, for, you know, if you have a job, doing job things, this is really, really good for that, right? This is slightly separate from this one. And this last one is about our love life, right? We got these two cards, both coming in reverse, which really connect well together. If they're upright, we would be in a world of hurt, right? We got the Three of Swords, which is always heartbreak, right? In this way, it's heartbreak. This way, you've probably been through some recent heartbreak. That heartbreak with whichever lover that hurt you is probably the lover who hurt you is kind of going away. They're leaving your energy field. They're going to leave you alone, right? So definitely, if it's one of these, like you're a firefly and you keep bouncing into them because you're so attracted, it's time to let them go. It's time for them to go away. They're probably, with the lovers coming out in reverse, they're probably might even be cheating on you. Let them go. They're hurting you. You have boundaries. I have boundaries. And you don't need this in your life. This person, I heard some of you for this persons, some of you are in more than one of these. It's time to reclaim your power. And this may not be the month of love for you, and it might, but definitely whatever this energy is, it doesn't need to be there. So do we need any more? I hear one more, and then one for Hecate, and then we'll look at the this underlining, what's this underlining secret that's kind of in all of our field? So just one for us and one for Hecate. She said, turn it over. She said, spin them. Okay, Mother. Can I actually spin them in my lap? Probably not. Okay. So this one is ours. And we're not going to look at Hecate's. I might look at it later. I actually do a reading for her, and it's her message, not mine. And she's got some really interesting messages. Here you go, Mother. That's yours. I'll look at that later off camera. So our last message is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is kind of like an overall for all of these things. See how she's reaching up and plucking the fruit? You got a lot of pentacles, by the way. This is a very good month for you for financial things, for working. God, I hate that concept. For working, it's really great for you to work, right? Nobody wants to go to work. You do have some vacation stuff in there, but you're going to be able to pluck the rewards of all of these things. Your vacation, you're going to get massive vacation out of this if you want it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Your rest is going to be extra. If you're doing meditations, they're going to be wonderful. But I get this more as like a kind of a break from work. When you're resting, pluck the fruit of rest. When you're working, when you're in that, I'm top of my game, pluck that fruit. Get the maximum out of it. You will get rewards, and it's okay to take and eat some fruit on the way. You don't have to, starve yourself to get there. Gosh, we went out to, what was it, Dockside Willie's last night. Oh my God, I had this wonderful crab dip, and my stomach now has plucked the fruit of crab dip into my stomach. But anyway, right, even this protection in your love field, protect and pluck yourself out of there if you have to. Protect, you've got protection. It's here. Look, it's not just this one. Look at all the fruits. There's big one, there's little ones. Some of these are shields, right? She can pluck a shield to hold in her hand if she has to. You can do the same thing. This is the time to get some rewards of rest, rewards of feeling confident and on top of your game, and rewards from letting go some of these negative things or people in your life. So our underlining hidden message that kind of sits beneath all of these, and I feel like it's like under them, kind of almost, I wouldn't say a foundation, but it's kind of just there. So love with the Ace of Cups, emotional beauty and love penetrating you. And this is not what I'm saying, like love, like lovers, not just selfish love, not just love of, like a good cup of cacao or of our deity, but it's a just underlining root cause, feel radiating in all of our fields under whatever is this just pure love just laying there. And oh yeah, I can even kind of feel, it's almost like I'm sitting in a bowl of it, like even like this little bowl here. I almost feel like there's like this giant tub or bowl, and I'm just kind of floating on it. Yeah, I can see that. Wow. Yes, if I get the secret smile exercise up, that is the exercise of love. But I don't know if I'll get that done this month or this cycle. But anyway, that is our reading. This was actually, Mother Hecate, actually she does the, usually right goes up, left goes down, all in the middle for our hearts for love. Mother Hecate, I love you. Take care of us all. Thank you for these wonderful messages. And thank all of you for watching my video. And I hope to see you next time. And if you really like my videos, like and subscribe. Bye.